And we're live. And man, is this a good angle for me? Is this is this even a good angle for me? Like, anyways, we're live, and I don't know. I figure a little hangout would be nice. You know, just a quick hangout. Have a brew, and in the brew bag we have a JR 6.0. That's what's out of the brew bag tonight. And my head's chopped off, isn't it? Yeah, yeah, that's a 6.0 right there. And man, Canada's kind of silly with the Canada Day. It's almost like they almost like they almost don't want to do it. It's almost like that they don't want to even do it. Yes, Johnny, legendary gaming's or bosunly Jesus. I am in the shack. I am in the shack, and there may or may not be a raccoon coming in. Cause man, I almost thought I was done befriending these fucking little fuckers. You know what I mean? Oh, I guess that is high enough. I guess if I am closer, you can see me. Um, and the other week, it was like this little cute little raccoon came around, and like me and Jay fed him, like through some, came back, left, came back, left, and it was kind of nice. It almost reminded me of like yesteryears when I had like an actual love for raccoons, and not like this love hate. But then afterwards, he ripped a garbage bag full of the empty cans. Like, you know what I mean? Like 2 days later, like the can bag is gosh darn fucking ripped open, and there's cans everywhere. Like this raccoon, this new raccoon, new friendship, done ripped a beer bag just right open. There's beers everywhere. Like I can't mow the lawn like that. I can't even mow the lawn like that. Like, you know what I mean? I'd be like picking up beer cans, and the whole time I'm like, gosh darn it, that's because of a raccoon I'm doing this. Cause man, all the beer cans were in a fucking beer bag can, like it was in the bag. It was already all in the bag. I mean, do I like these raccoons? Do I hate them? Like, eh, eh. You know that night you were all cute because you ate my food? Well, the next night, you done spill my beers, my empty cans all over the place. Click, 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 click. I mean, don't let those bitches take Canada Day away. Yeah, and yeah, it is what it is. Wagwan, oh, Panda Bears and the Heat. Slosh Scotty, I miss him. Yeah, he was here, and man, he showed up like pretty sober on the button, like, and then like, boom. I don't know if it was like the joints or the he's on the Crown Royal, and anyways, he's like, yeah, I gotta go. Let's call a spade a spade. And man, I don't know what, like, I don't know why you guys keep saying that. I know you guys keep saying that because I keep saying that, but isn't that the saying? Like, you do call a spade a spade. Like that is the Anglophone saying, isn't it? When a spade's a spade, you call that a spade. Hey, like, hand me that spade over there. The spade's a spade. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the saying, isn't it? The spade is the spade. Correct? Right? Correct? Do you have a comment on the 30-year-old skateboarder who entered a competition for children and won? I never even heard tale of this, but that's brilliant. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's say if the contest, like, assumes it will only be kids, and a grown man comes in reading the fine print, then yes, let this guy have the Nintendo Switch. Like, he earned it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he earned it. Like, he read the fine print. It's like, I think I could get a Nintendo Switch out of these 10, 12 years olds because I can kick flip a little higher and better of these 10, 12 years olds. And boom, he wins the contest. Yeah, clever on him. And then next year, there's that fine print where it's like, not 30 years olds. Like, you know what I mean? Like, lesser than that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, 12, 12, 13, 14 years old skateboard competition, not upwards of 30s. You know what I mean? See, yeah, it is a common saying. A spade's a spade over here. You know what I mean? When's the last time you ate at McDonald's? I've eaten. I've eaten at McDonald's. Let's say 2 weeks ago. Let's say about 2 weeks ago, and let's say before them 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago before that one. How's about that? How's about that? And I keep forgetting I'm not a big fan of it. It's almost like, what might sound nice? A Big Mac. And you know what's not so nice once you get it? That same Big Mac that you thought that you remembered that you loved during your childhood. And that's like that fucking it's more nostalgia than it is the Mac. It's like, remember remember in the quiet music in the background. Uh, when I used to go with Grandpa and we would like do chores around the house, and then the music, the slow music, so and then afterwards, like we would like wipe off our sweaty brows, and I would look over at Grandpa and I'd be like, yeah, Grandpa. And then he would bring me over and get me a Happy Meal, and then I would have the toy, and then I'd be like that hard working boy that like got a reward for Grandpa for working an 8-hour shift. Technically, I'm a Nike sweatshop worker, Grandpa, and you just paid me off in what? A goddamn fucking Happy Meal? You know what I mean? But at the same time, those were precious memories of like having like Grandpa work me in a sweatshop. Like, oh, I'm over here like building like raised flower beds for like other people in the neighborhood. He's like, God, have 12 more nails. And then after those, he's like, 12 more nails. And then at the end, and he's like, there's a Happy Meal in it for you. I was like, damn, Grandpa, I've already worked 6 hours. Like, I came down from a different province to hang out with you. Like, I thought you were going to tell me stories about the war and stuff. He's like, no, just keep working, grandson. And then I get that Happy Meal with the toy. And back, like, early 90s, man, the toys were, like, fucking bomb dig. Like, it might even had batteries in them. Crank powered, real real better toys, real more better, hardier, better, cooler fucking toys. Like, you know what I mean? Like, You know what I mean? Like you thousands, you year 2000s, like kids meal collectors. You guys can go fuck yourself. The 90s, the 90s was where it was at with the fucking McDonald's fucking Happy Meal toys. Like, don't kid yourself. Alexander is in the his house. Wagwan. F FPV. And do I even dare to ask what those like letters mean? Like, you know what I mean? Was there a fight at Shooters tonight? Oh man, there's one on Thursday night. Thursday night, it was like, here's me. Here's a can. It's like, here's me, and here's me fighting, and then here's me's fucking brother comes in. It's like, you're fighting him, and then boom, he gets knocked down. He's on flip flops. He loses a flip flop, goes in his car, and everyone's all sour. And then he's like, his woman has to go to the bar and be like, hey, do you have any paper towel for my bloody husband? You know what I mean? Because my husband's all bloody for fighting, even though he had nothing to do with the fight. And he lost a flip flop in the process. Like, yeah, the flip flop's still there, but he's so dazed he didn't even think to pick it up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ugh. You know what I mean? That's what happened. Like, and then the other guy's like, bah, and then they're screaming, and then during their screams, he's like, yeah, and don't tell mom about this. I was like, man, dude, they're brothers. Like the dude that like knocked the other guy, dude, the flip flop, lost a flip flop, faces up, probably lost a tooth. That's a brother. Like he's gonna see them on like Family Supper Sunday. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's he did that to his own brother. I was like, oh, geez. Like I'm like, you know what I mean? We're at, yeah, you're Slash Scotty's number one fan. No, Slash Scotty is great. He's a great guy. Does Scotty still keep an old bike in his bathtub? What did I ever see he had a bike in his bathtub? He's got a bike in his hallway. I tripped on a couple times. I miss you too, Legendary Gaming, and I'm glad to see you here as well. As well, as well, as well of that. Um, Happy Meal toys are expensive on eBay and the '90s one, you get some bank for those. You get that bank for those. That that freebie toy from the '90s be like, I don't know, respectively five to twenty to $50 per, perhaps depending on the toy. You know what I mean? And for a free toy, for a free toy, okay, okay. FPV is first person view. It's a drone flying thing. That's cool. Like, you know what I mean? And man, flying drones. Okay, yes. Have I had a drone before or two? The little cheapies from Canadian Tire, and they go like zing, zing, bang, boom, bing, bong. But yeah, flying a drone and doing it well is a fucking art, dude. Like, that's cool. It's a neat hobby. Did you steal the flip flop? No, I didn't steal a flip flop, but man, the whole time, I'm like, almost like the gunslinger. I'm almost like that gunslinger with my phone. Got hand in my pocket, got my hand on my phone. I'm like, ooh, that I kept the video now a little awkward, like everyone's watching, and technically I would have to put the flash on for me to actually get decent video of this. And I'm like, better not. Like people's face and tooths are flying, and like it's a family dispute, and I was like, no. Instead of videotaping, I became a spectator. But man, did I ever want to like. Mm, I was never in danger. Like I got, they, like you know what I mean. They start, hey, you got anything to say about this? And I'd be like, oh no, hey bro, like you know, and then I come up with like, oh man, did you ever heard about the time where I like first kissed my cousin, first time, my first cousin? And he'd be like, what? And then I was like, gotcha, you're not gonna kick my ass anymore, right? You're like, kick your ass. I was just hoping for you to call 911 for my friend. His teeth are all busted. I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like, I never felt in danger. I could have stayed there the whole time. Did you see the picture of Marco's tongue? Why? What's up with Marco's tongue? Did he get like a tongue ring and it got infected or something like that? Like, what's going on with his tongue? Did you fly a drone through Walmart? No, no. I man, and I did have this mini one that did like not too bad. Like it was like it's like I don't know, like big. It's like, and I was like, okay, let me go from the kitchen to the living room. And I don't know, I did pretty not too bad with it till I crash it once or twice, and then it's like no, it's like not doing what it's supposed to. But yeah, that was like a fucking I don't know, like a $20 jobby, like something you get on sale like Canadian Tire, and it's like a stocking stuffer, like a stocking stuffer. You know what I mean? Santa Claus don't fucking stuck that in your fucking stuffing. You know? Have you seen any good movies lately? I want to say I almost did. Like, what did I say? Oh, you know what I did do? Binge watched. I binge watched this show called From. It's new to 2022, and man, it was pretty decent. Like I was like, okay, okay. At nighttime, you can't be out, and you have to like be indoors because like there's like things outdoors like after nighttime and the whole village of it, and it's like okay, you kind of got my curiosity, and there's like cool, 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 cool. You know, and I don't know what the main actor's name is, but I got a soft spot for him. This black dude, like he in like Leonardo DiCaprio's Romeo and Juliet. He was like Mercutio, wasn't he? He was like Mercutio. Hey, oh, Mercutio, the fucking from the family over here, from the two family, from the Romeo and Juliet family over here. But yeah, like I always thought he was a great actor, even though I don't know his name. He needs a better publicist, whatever his name is. Yes, Mercutio. Exactly. Um, I did try to get a hold of Eatman tonight and yesterday. It just didn't work out schedulely wise. But I hung around with him last weekend, and man, we were like fucking. Oh man, like a bonfire on the beach vibes, and it was like My 14-year-old kid, like, having, like, oh, the cops could show up at any time. And it was like, it was fun. System Down City. What's up, bro? Or like, if I read it as written, it'd be like, brew. What's up, brew, to you too, brew? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, brew? You know? Yes, he wasn't lost too. Yeah, you're 100%. He wasn't lost. You know, he's a good actor. Mercutio, old fucking Mercutio over here. He was between two families. Like, you know what, Romeo? He's like, oh, what's that, Mercutio? He's like, oh. And then Juliet's family's like, oh, you know what, Mercutio? He's like, I don't know. Oof. No spoiler alerts. Even though that was written in, like, what, the 1800s or something like that. I don't want to spoil like an 1800-year-old story. And they actually, like, yeah, spoiler alert. Yes, they do fuck. Romeo and Juliet do fuck. Like, they be like, they be they be fucking. Like, you know what I mean? Like, spoiler to that. So, you know what I mean? Like, maybe, maybe that'll get you to the library and be like, oh, where's that Romeo and Juliet? Heard they fucked. You know what I mean? And the librarian be like, oh my gosh, they do fuck. I got one right here. Like, pulls it right from her, like, sopping panties, just like Romeo and Juliet. 'Cause that's where she keeps it. She's like, I'm looking for my Romeo myself. Boom, just like dripping, sopping copy. Dripping, sopping copy of it. Just blush. Anyways, are you watching Miss Marvel, or is that show too dumb? No, I'm watching it. I'm watching it, but at the same time, it makes me hungry. Cause, man, on Skip the Dishes, we got so many falafel and, like, shawarma options. It's like, when they be like, Camilla, you save the world, I'd be like, bring back some shawarma. I don't know. But it does make me hungry because, man, we have a lot of that, and it's good. It's good. Like a little tzatziki sauce, and I'm being positive about it. Like, it's not like I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, the thing is about Miss Marvel is the food is so great. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm saying nice things about it. Like, it's like for real. Like, you know what I mean? We would pronounce. We should pronounce doing also as well. We write it. Doing. Doing. Doing double G's. Doing. What? Did I double G something? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, look, going up for auction. Going up for auction. Slosh Scotty's cup. Going up to the highest bidder. Do I hear 1 penny? No, they don't make those anymore. Do I hear 2 fucking shirt buttons? No, we're not in 19 fucking 1874 anymore either. Do I hear 5 skipping rocks for Slosh Scotty's cup? Let me get 5 smooth, flat skipping rocks, and that cup could be yours. Okay, do I hear a 1 dime? That's only 10 cents. Oh, no. two empty cans instead of the 10 cents. No, still no. Well, the cup's there. Anyways, Scott left his cup. That's a big dramatic, like Scott left his cup. Signed it with his fingernail. Are you going to the family land in Quebec this summer? I kind of want to. I have like one booked solid is Muniac. That biker fest that I go to. That's like July 16th weekend. And then there's like this punk metal fest in August, but it's almost like, I would love to go to that. But also, it'd be kind of nice to cool to go to Quebec at the family land too. So you know what I mean? Like, let me have my biker weekend. Boom, you know what I mean? Boom. And then after that, yeah, let's save some vacation days for going to Quebec. And I'd be down. That sounds fun. You know what I mean? And man, if I time it right, Ferg even said he was like, I'll even meet you up there. It'd be like Ferg on DuPont family fucking sacred grounds. Like, you know what I mean? I think that'd be a fun time. You know what I mean? Him taller than everyone, you'd be like, oh, that's a nice DuPont. Oh, that's a nice DuPont. Oh, that's a nice DuPont. You know what I mean? Uh, get to the chopper. Some guy introduced me to this band called the Arnolds, and what they do is it's only Arnold Schwarzenegger songs. They're from like, where's Arnold from? Like New Zealand? They're from like New Zealand or from Austria or something like that. And like one song, like their main song is like get to the chopper. And that's all get to the chopper. You know what I mean? Like about get to the, and then there's other ones like you have to come follow me if you want to live. Follow me, like you know what I mean. All these like Schwarzenegger sayings. You know the Schwartz. It's from Austria. Yeah, so it's an Austria band, or maybe from New Zealand. If I said New Zealand, I don't think I'm wrong, but it could be from Austria because that makes more sense. But yeah, DuPont's of the Smurfs and Fergus Gargamel. Man, 100%, 100%, and you can't put your face through his dog's face. So is that like the cat is real? They were like, cat seems nice, but if you put your face up, it will bite your face. like this dog will bite, like almost like the fortune fire. Like this blade will cut. This dog will face bite. This dog will face bite you. You know what I mean? That can will does and did happen a bunch of times. That can will does and does say it did happen a bunch of times for the face bite. Yeah. Ezreal the cat. Yeah, see? That's what I said. Ezreal. That old Asriel. And man, the wife is like I'm like with my cat, I'm like, oh like, this cat fucking sucks. Like, you know what I mean? Like personally, I would love to just nothing more than just make this cat fucking just disappear, right? And then I'll just get another cat, like a better one that's not fucking like emotionally broke, You know what I mean? Get that cuddly cat. Let me get that cuddly cat. You know what I mean? But anyways, the wife's always like, no, stop saying that. Yeah, this is our cat. Stop saying that. Yeah, the cat's fine. Anyways, fucking cat been pissing. Cat done pissed somewhere on something, and the wife's like bringing this duffel bag. Cat done pissing it, and she's like, piss drop, piss drop, piss drop, piss drop. I was like, how cool's the cat now? How cool's the cat now? Like, let me almost lose this fucking cat. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm not. This cat, I think, belonged in the wild. Like, this cat will look out the window for hours. It's almost like, and he'll like tap 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 over the window and be like, this cat remembers the wild. Like, it used to be out there. Like, you can't look out the window like all day long, be like just daydreaming about, I remember when I used to be out there, da, 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 and not recognize that in like a cat's eyes. And so if I would just let this cat just leave, I'm not killing the cat. I'm just letting it be free. Like, like I would be at peace. I would 100% be at peace on make losing make losing a family pet. You know what I mean? Make losing a family pet. This family pet specifically. It would be like Free Willy. It'd be like the cat wants to be outside. It thinks it can do better. But at our place, we clean up all your shit, we feed you, and it's the good stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, my cat can't have, this. And so it's like, the cat has to have these. It's like half portion meals. Like, man, get that fucking cat a whole fucking goddamn can and let it fucking munch on that for a week. Like, you know what I mean? Why do you have to do like a twice little bit daily? Just get that one can and just flop it on the dish and work away at it. You fucking cat. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fucking cat. Just, anyways. It's raised hoity-toity, and it's got every fucking advantage in the world. Like, if this cat wants to be a doctor, it's got every opportunity in the world to be so. And it still fucking hates me. Like, I can't even share a room with it. Like, cat's on the couch. I try to sit four cushions over. Four cushions over, come at it at a real, like, undisturbing angle. Like, let me not get close, and then go four cushions over. Let me undisturbing angle over to the couch. Way cushions over. And this son of a fucking feline, as soon as I said four cushions over, cat like burps, pops his head, and it's like, look at this son bitch. Look at this, like, no good, blah blah blah. And he's like, then he saunters off and does like one of these, like, saunters off, like, I'm I'm gonna find somewhere better to be than around you. And all I want is to be loved by this fucking goddamn fucking cat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this cat's gotta fucking show me some respect or something, some love. Like, even when I pet it, it's like the ears go sideways right away. Like, just like plump. I'm like, I've never heard a purd. I never heard one purd out of her. Out of her. Like, I'm like, it's like, oh, kids, what's your sweet spot? They're like, oh, the sweet spot's right over here, right behind the. I'm touching the sweet. Never heard one purd out of her. Never one purd. Always the weird, like, fucking hunting ears. When I pet her, I get the weird hunting ears. Like, I'm not liking this. Like, hunting ears. Like, I don't know how many extra pillowcases you have in your house, but I have extra pillowcases in a river right there. And man, a new cat would be nice. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Like I'm not. But it would be nice. Like, you know what I mean? Does Peggy the cat chill with you? No, and the cat don't chill with me. I miss the raccoons. Man, the raccoons have been around. Johnny Harper's and the Hazels. Yeah, cats are assholes. Same here's and the Hazels too. Um, Especially my cats, and even with my kids are like, hmm, this cat is our cat. This cat kind of likes me, and they try to pick up the cat, and the cat's all like 1 second, 2 second, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Then after 5 seconds, the cat's all like, ah, sha 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 sha, like you know what I mean. I'd like to be where my kids are at, and I'd be okay. But my kids, being that they feed it and clean the shit out, and like they sleep, like that cat should be way nicer in general. Like if I don't know if Santa has cats on its Christmas list, but this cat deserves coal for life, for life. Like this cat deserves coal, and then the cat would be like, gee, Santa, I've been hanging around these kids and doing like cat stuff around these kids. I thought I was being okay, but you're not even that okay. You're not even that okay. Like, have you licked my child's hair? Have you had a real deep snuggle? Never, you fucking cat. Like, I, I, just a pillowcase in the river. Just one pillowcase in the river. And then I get to pick a new one. I get to pick a new one. Like, you know what I mean? Like, easy as that. Happy Independence Day. Weekend, yes. Because that's one more day away, isn't it? Anyone bet the Holloway fight tonight? No, I didn't. Maybe this cat was sent to teach you that not everyone will like you, and that's okay. You're a great guy. It's the cat's loss. Honestly, it is. It is. Like, I remember at first, we're a few years in, right? So at first, like you got to think year one. Didn't I go hard on this cat? Year one, man, I went hard on this cat. I'm like, you motherfucker, I'll be your fucking friend if it's the last fucking goddamn thing I do. And I tell the family, I'm like, okay, listen, family. No one in this goddamn house can give cooked chicken. Like, we're talking rotisserie chicken. We're talking Mary Brown's chicken. We're talking KFC. No one can give this cat good pieces of chicken except for me, because I need to build this cat's love. And man, I was giving this cat like fucking KFC fucking top sirloin cuts, skin on, KFC skin on, like cat be getting the skin on KFC shit, and it'd be like, I don't even want to eat out of your hands. I only want it if you drop it on the ground. I'm like, all right, for friendship. Even though, man, you should be eating this off my balls, cat, let alone off of my hand. But yeah, KFC chicken, skin on. I'll play by your rules and put it on the floor for you. And even when it's on the floor, the cat's all like, should I? Should I? Should I? I'm not gonna hurt you. I just gave you the chicken. I'm not gonna hurt. Should I? Should I? Should I eat the goddamn fucking chicken? Recognize where it's from, and then come around and let me pat you decently and give me a fucking purr out of it. Like, you know what I mean? Is that too much to fucking ask? Anyways, the chicken didn't work out too well. Like, if it didn't even work out for me at all, really. The whole chicken fiasco, like, that didn't even work out for me at all. Santa stuffs the cat in the toy shack and throws it down the stairs. That that's right. That's right. You want your stocking with the catnip? Boom! Chase it down. Boom! Let me give you the boot down the stairs. I mean, right at the door. Like, somebody hold the door open at the bottom. Do people in St. John accidentally eat cats? I don't think it's an accident. I don't think it's an accident. Like, I've been around them enough in life, but I'm pretty sure there'd be a couple meows before murder. Like, before they get murdered, there'd be a few meows out there, and it'd be like almost like, meow. You got the heart to kill me and put MSG with onions and some rice and eggs and stuff. Meow. Like, you know what I mean? Or my move is just pillowcase river, and then I don't even hear a meow. If I hear a meow, I don't even have the swimming technique abilities to re-go and save it. I could have like that after I throw it. I was like meow, and it's like, that meow meant like, I love you, dead poop, poop, and I understood it perfectly. Boom! That pillowcase hits the water. I don't swim that good. Getting it back is not even an option. Like, you know what I mean? It's not even an option. It's not like, I'll come. I'll save you. Nope. See ya. See ya. We'll get a better cat. People eat cats in a steam bun out here. It's called manapua. Well, well, that's something different. There's a Hawaiian song. It's called Manapua, man. So it's like that cat dish, that cat hamburger, man. You know what I mean? The cat hamburger, man. Great. It sounds like a great song. Yeah, man. KFC chicken skins. That will turn. I bet you the KFC chicken skins could probably turn a vegan like non-vegan. It would turn it back into a normie. Like, you know what I mean? Like a normal. It'd be like, oh, what? You're vegan? Oh, well, here's KFC chicken skins, cooked real nice, extra crispy, and let me just leave the room and leave these unattended for a few moments. And then you come back a few moments later, guess what? That piece of chicken skin is smaller than it once was before you left the room. Like, I don't know if they ate the whole piece. I think there was an account. I don't know, but she either licked it, snapped a little piece off, or did something. But yeah, you you can't leave a fucking KFC fucking crispy chicken skin unattended. Like, man, that this doesn't happen. Like, you know what I mean? That KFC chicken skin, and might as well say, it's like, oh, what's your addiction? Well, in that moment in time, it's that KFC chicken skin. That's what your addiction is. Oh, I drink 7 coffees a day. No, you also eat KFC chicken skins. My mom got stray dog that was abandoned. It was terrified for me for like 2 years before she calmed down. Well, I've been with my cat like 2 plus years. Like, you know what I mean? It's not. I don't think it's like that. I don't think it's like that at this point. Animals can be a lot of work to care for. I like reptiles, lower maintenance, and high cool factors. Cool factors says who? I find like a lizard aquarium tank and a turtle tank, and even maybe some fish tanks. But don't that have that its own particular smell? It's almost like you step into an apartment that has lizards or turtles or something like that. It's like, and if you've been around it ever before once in life, you're like, hmm, this guy has reptiles just right off the hop, just right from those. Yep, this guy's got reptiles. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's a bad odor, but it's a distinct odor. Would people eat cat burgers at Eamon's barbecue? Ah, I don't know I don't know if there's any meat off limits over there. Like whatever shows up at the grill. Like I know, like one of our buddies, Roger, he he's got some family up on the reserve and stuff like that. And man, some of the jerky and the smoked cheese that he gets is like, yep. Not only is this like smoked deer, like jerky, but smoked deer. This is not made out of like a countertop smoker. This smells and tastes like a bona fide like wood fire. Like you know what I mean? Like it's bona fide. But I'm just gonna have a piss. I'll be time out. Time out. I could maybe talk from the outside, but I don't want to have to talk so loud. You know what I mean? Oh man, sorry about that. In the sense that like a cat coming up the driveway. Well, sorry about that, but in the sense that that's a that's a lot of liquids. I'd be out there like, then I'd be like, okay, all right, cool. Let me hurry up and get back. Let me put the pressure on. So I'm like, shush. I'm like, oh Jesus Christ, this. I don't think I can keep the pressure on this long. Let me like just slow it back down a little bit. Shush. And it took that long. That's what happened. Smoked Gouda is the shiznit. Yeah, see, and a lot of people did like the smoked cheese, but me myself, I'm like, ah, this cheese is less mild than before. You've added the fire to it. Like you know what I mean? I like mild cheese and like if you smoke cheese, like you're aren't you just adding a fire? Like, like this cheese has had fire in it. You know, it's different. A guy that we worked with used to bring elk jerky from elk that he hunted. Best jerky I've ever had. And I bet you elk jerky and beer and deer jerky could be good. I just mean the classic, the way it was originally made to be done, like in like a fire hut in a smokehouse. I don't know, it was a little bit too like mesquite for my flavor palette. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm just going from preference, you know. That's just what I like. That's just what I like. You know. Um, you ever eat CeeLo Walrus? Nope. Wow. There's this one girl. Anyways, not yet. I'll probably get some when I travel to Japan. You ever listen to Sick of It All? Awesome hardcore punk band from New York. Uh, Offhand, nope. But yeah, probably. Like you know what I mean? I have no music control at the panic room, and we were just hanging out. Like people were just like, "Ah, you try this, listen to this." I might have heard them. I don't know. I don't know. I'll look them up though. Why is Justin Trudeau always doing or saying dumb shit? I don't know. It's probably because he's not hurt from falling off a pedal bike. Like you know, what I mean, you guys have a dumb president too. Like, don't let's call a spade over here. Your spade is almost as spadey as our spade. You know what I mean? Ours can form a sentence, but it's just a wrong sentence. You know what I mean? Trudeau and Biden are quite the. Oh, there you go. So, yeah, Johnny Harper fucking realizes it. Like, man, it's kind of foolish that North America is being run by two buffoons, in a sense. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, well, one's in the circus, and the other one is in the circus. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really show my smokes. Technically, too much. I'll show you an old smoke pack, but I switched things up a little bit in my smoking habits. You know what I mean? Without saying too much details, you can go to a store and pay like $20 a pack of Rooney, or I found a way to get cigarette packs way cheaper than that. Like we're talking like I don't know, $5 a pack instead of $20 a pack. So is it of the same caliber of cigarettes? No, no, no. But does everyone remind me that it tastes that way to save money? Yep. Yeah. And be like, eesh, this this ain't this ain't what I'm used to. But now I'm used to saving that money. Oh, saving that money. That money's. I mean, and the fifth person to drop in is the government. Is like, oh, why did we say something about not paying $20 a pack for a pack of cigarettes? Hmm. Why are you so dressed up tonight? Not really dressed up. I'm just barely almost wearing work clothes. These are work pants, but this isn't really work attire. There's no paint on it, so and that's what I get a lot. I'm like, I barely have to like put something clean on with no paint, and they're like, why are you all dressed up for? Because I'm not working, and I found clothes that doesn't have paint on it. That's why. And man, and it's not the first time I've heard it, even just tonight. So, you even did your hair. What do you mean, did my hair? Like, you mean it's wet from a washing? You know what I mean? Like, anyways, a little bit goes a long way when you look like a fucking working class fucking hobo all through the week. You know, a little bit goes a long way. Oh, it almost looks like you showered today. Oh, thanks. Eh. Yeah, Johnny just bought it for her 13th birthday. Zelda. Oh, the new Zelda game. Nice. There's a panic room now in the secret Zelda hidden location. The panic room is bouncing around. Like some nights it's here, sometimes it's at the beach, sometimes we went to another place, sometimes we go to Caitlin's. Like it just bounces around. Like you know what I mean? Like wherever we can all hang out is where we can all hang out, right? Biden wants to lower nicotine levels in her cigarettes. Biden needs to go away. What's up with your opinion on all this gender awareness crap, dude? I'm over it. Well, I'm old school, and if you want me to say something not to offend you, I'm not here to offend anyone. I'll say whatever you want me to say, but I'll probably put my foot in my mouth before I'm told what is to the proper thing to say. You know what I mean? Pretty much. Cause man, you never even know. You never even know. Like you know what I mean? There's a girl working over here, and is it? Like you know what I mean? I said there's a girl working over here, but is it? Cause I don't know. It's either a feminine boy or like a manly girl or like right in the middle or right in the middle. And there's way to avoid. You just they're like that'll be $14.75, and you just pay it. And, throw a pronoun out there. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have to like. I'm not. My world's not guided by pronouns. I don't have to be like, well, you're a he, you're a she, you're a he, you're a he, she, he. I can just say nothing and be like, yes, I agree. It is 14.75, and here's the money that you had requested, and I had not said a pronoun to you whatsoever. And I think everyone's okay with that. I think I think that transaction is non-memorable, where she's not dear diarying me. Be like, this one fella, which I sold for 14.75, said no pronouns to me. No, she would more write about the ones they got wrong. Like, this one guy, he done called me a he when I'm clearly a she, or he called me a he when I'm clearly a she. And then diary, and I'd be like, 14.75, perfect. I do have that money. I came here to do transactions, not to properly pronoun you. Like you know what I mean? Like that's. It's kind of a thing too, right? Uh, and yeah, Johnny Harper. I agree with you too. Like, there was a time where like what it is, and then nowadays it's like every TV show, every movie's got to have like either a lesbian couple or a gay couple, and also a Middle Eastern, also an Asiatic. Oh, also the whites are there already. Like we don't even have so, and then African Americans, and then they have like a checkbox. Check 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 check. Like you know what I mean? Like sometimes they push it. They push it. And see, Johnny agrees with that. Like sometimes they push it. Like I think they want to make like Superman black and gay. And if that's the case, you can make a movie about a black gay superhero, similar powers of Superman. But wouldn't that not be Superman? Like at the end of the day, couldn't that just be like, we'll call this guy Ultraman. He's gay and black. He's Ultraman. He faster than speeding bullets. Is that a plane? No, it's a flying object. No, it's Ultraman. Like you know what I mean? Like you can do that, but it's not Superman, right? Like isn't am I wrong by saying it's not Superman? You know what I mean? That sounds like Ultraman. Like you know what I mean? Like not Superman at the end of the day, but most gay people, it's activist weirdos that are pushing the envelope and need the wood chipper. That's right. And I do agree. A lot of people need to be wood chipped. Like you know what I mean? Like just like boobs right into the wood chipper. Also, I've been going through my whole life joking about things being gay, and now it's bad. Well, it's not now. Like you know, what I mean that has been like a gradual thing. Like I remember, like, oh man, that's gay. That's but that was years ago. That has been gradual. Yes, and they did kind of like oof, put a little corrected it right out of our vocabulary, but that was gradual. That one was gradual. Like I'll give you that. I'll give you that. That was gradual. Um, and we check people out together. It seems normal. Weirdos and pervs and pedos are hijacking what was once a legitimate movement, for sure. Banana way, banana way, banana. And I don't know why I want a capoeira for your like gay activist rights, but banana way, and maybe it's because there's the word banana right in the song. And I know how you guys like bananas. Banana way, banana, and it's also fighting. It's the fighting style. Banana. It's kind of a capoeira gay rights joke. That was a capoeira fighting style gay rights joke. Uh, I had it written down years ago, and the opportunity came up. I just couldn't resist my capoeira gay rights joke about capoeira dancing and gay rights activism. Banana way, banana. Because I like bananas, right? It's a Brazilian thing. It's a Brazil thing. Yeah, it's a Brazilian capoeira. You know what I mean? The gooseberries are green. They're hard and sour, the way I like them. But some of them are starting to turn purple, which they sweeten up, and they could be used for jams. And that's when people actually do enjoy them. So they are slowly turning, but they ain't gonna be none left because I'm eating them all green. I'm eating these some bitches green. I can't even wait. And when I was a kid, Grandma would be like, "Oh man, you eat too much of them gooseberries, they'll give you the shits." And one night, man, whew, came home drunk enough that I cooked like two, three grilled cheeses, extra cheese, super grill, way nice. Ate those. Then I had enough gusto to put my shoes back on, a jacket, a flashlight, and get like half a bowl of fucking gooseberries. And I ate all those. And the whole time I'm eating them, and I got to go to work in the morning, I could hear my grandma's voice be like, first off, it'd be like, "Ooh, I'm a ghost of your grandma." But also, remember when I said all those would give you the shits? And as I'm eating a bunch of them, I'm like, oh, geez, maybe I'll have the shits tomorrow at work. And it kind of did the opposite. It kind of really did the opposite. Like, at work, I'm like, damn, why am I working so hard? Normally, I've had like a couple shit breaks by now. Sitting down, resting my legs, looking up stuff on my phone while I'm shitting. But nope, I ate so much gooseberries, I proved my grandma wrong. It didn't give me the shits. If anything, it bounded me up for an afternoon. You know what I mean? Like, ooh. Pickled gooseberries. I don't even know that's his thing, but man, that sounds great. That should be a thing. Little pickled goose. Pickled gooseberry. Have you seen any floaters in the river lately? Mm, not for a while, but I was at work, which I wasn't working too far, and it was like I think a dude jumped, and he was like, didn't make it, and he hit the rocks, and then he's like, save me, and then they saved him, and there was a big hole. They had to shut down the whole bridge and everything like that. It's almost like, man, it wouldn't be easy to do it. Like there's either water, and jumping in the water wouldn't be the real way. Wouldn't it be like, let me head dive into those rocks? Wouldn't that do it? Like, I mean, if you're gonna do it, like, instead of like being like, let me jump on this incredible height of water and possibly drown, or you can head first into some goddamn fucking rocks and then be done. Wouldn't that be done? Like, wouldn't that be done? Like, that'd be done. Anyways, no, Johnny, there hasn't been any floaters. They've been doing it wrong. Like, they've been doing it wrong. Like, there's all kinds of signs up there. Be like, oh man, don't rethink it. Like, reach out. I almost want to put my own signs. Like, it's almost like, do you even know what you're doing? Like, do it. Like, put your head on the rocks. Like, swan dive. Put your head on the rocks. If they're doing it wrong, like, they're just getting paralyzed and getting saved instead. Just getting paralyzed and getting saved instead. Does grandma's ghost wear that fur coat? No, but you know what I see grandma in? Her now 90. She had this like, and I don't mean to make this movement when I say it, but she had this little 90, and then with like a little matching bonnet. Like, you know what I mean? Kind of whitish with like, I don't know if it was lilacs or whatever pictures on it. And then a fucking bonnet. Like, you know what I mean? Oh, I gotta protect my curls. Mm. That's what I'm picturing dead grandmas. Like, I don't know if she watches me, like, while I'm performing solo acts. But if she was, if I were to look up, I bet you she'd be in that nightgown with the bonnet. Be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Have you ever had any Karen encounters lately? Mm, I don't think so. And even a Karen, couldn't I unkaren a Karen pretty quick? Be like, ah, ah. You ever? I don't know. I don't know. No, I haven't encountered a Karen. Oh, actually, yes, I did. Nope, nope, I did. So I was coming up since corner. Boom, I'm turning like this, and this traffic comes like this, right? I'm supposed to yield to them, but man, there's all kinds of time. So boom, I come. This girl behind me kind of speeds up, and she's right on, and then she's like, beep, give me the finger, and I communicate back. I like beep, give her just the friendly wave. Boom. I even think my sunroof was up. My sunroof was open, right through the like just a wave, just friendly wave. My her honk to my honk cancels. Her finger, boom, got her a wave. Then boom, she's right on my bumper, and I'm like, then I have to turn over here. So I turn, and she's like, beep, and then the final finger, and I just beep back, and then that was it. That was Karenish. That was getting. I was nowhere near it. Did I almost cause an accident? Not even close. Not even close. Not even ever even close. Was it even close? Nope. And she decided to like give me the finger and like hard, like lingering honk. You know what I mean? That was kind of Karen-y. Mm-hmm. Sometimes dolphins and the seals help people who jump from the Golden Gate Bridge. Uh, I could. Okay, cool. Out here, I don't think they do. Out here, I don't think they do. Like they got better things to do. What's the easiest and fastest way to turn 500 into 5,000? I I don't know. Maybe like you come across a grifter, or actually no, I could probably do that. Um, what's it, Alibaba or something like that. You find something cheap enough at wholesale, and then you fucking flip it on Amazon. Yeah, it'd be a lot of work, but you can do it. I mean, do I want to do it? No, but can you do it? Sure, sure. Why not? Why not? Or yeah, casino. Yeah, Johnny Harper. That's quicker. Yeah, five 500 on black. 500 on black. What's your worst road rage story? Um, One that sticks in my head was like this one time where man, I got fucking I don't know. It got kind of like fucking hairy and scary for no reason. Like, why would I road rage? The worst I would do would be like honk and be like, I disapprove of your driving. But anyways, this one time I go and turn. It was on Douglas Avenue, and then fucking boom, I'm in the street, And then this car from behind passes me, even though there's a car coming this way, kind of splits the needle. Then he goes like skirt, blocks traffic with me in front of him, or me behind him, and two big drunk guys are like, "What's wrong with you? Cut out in front of me!" Because I had beeped after he did it. It's like, you don't have no insurance. I was like, insurance don't have anything to do with it, but it's like, what you did was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? That was redundant. It's like, oh my god, I'll fight you. I was like, I think you just go home. I think you just go home. Anyways, they ended up going home, but Jesus Christ, like they were clearly in the wrong, clearly drunk, and this is like broad daylight in the afternoon, and they chose to like stop 2 lanes of traffic and like threaten me and get out of there and threaten me, and they were like clearly drunk. I was like, in my head, I was like, geez Louise, these guys are like can do anything. These guys could do anything. Like, you know what I mean? If you jumped into the Bay of Fundy, would a shark eat you? Yeah, there's a good possibility of it, man. We do have a lot of sharks. We have the great whites. We have basket sharks. We got if there's a lot of sharks out here, dude. That is a fact. There was a road rage incident the night before last. Guy got shot in the head. He survived. Shooter got away. Well, that's fucked up. There's building a net system at the Golden Gate Bridge. It's almost done. They did make it harder out here. They did make it harder out here, but not that hard. It's almost like instead of taking like a second to climb this, it'd be like 2 seconds. The only thing you like prevented was like I don't know, perhaps the wheelchair people from jumping. Because now it's like, oh man, you didn't make suicide wheelchair accessible. You put a barricade in the way. Oh, man, I got moths going like crazy in my like moths be going crazy. There's it almost looks like a bowl of popcorn, like pop, flop, 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 flop. You know what I mean? If you could hear, I don't know if the mic picks it up. I don't know. But yeah, I'll probably have the smoke and color night. I said what a quick hang, and definitely I can go inside and like I don't know, maybe make a grilled cheese. That actually sounds pretty fucking not too bad. Mhm. You get that fucking. Do you guys call a fucking cheese slice a craft single like an American cheese? If so, then you sprinkle some shredded like real cheese. You know, and make one of those. Make one of those like that. Make one of those like that. You know what I'm saying? You ever catch a shark fishing? No, but I caught a cooler than a shark. Big old sturgeon. Big old sturgeon and sturgeon like dinosaurs. They got like the I don't know the bones sticking out of the skin like you know what I mean like an old dinosaur. Mhm. The guy who invented Segway rolled one of those off a cliff and died. Is that a for real fact? Because if it is, man, that's funny as fuck. Crop singles are cheese food, not real cheese. That's what I mean. That's why I add real cheese. I sorry, I'm eating jerky. If you're wondering what's going on, I'm eating jerky. I got a piece of jerky. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Well, I said after my smoke. I don't know. I'm shutting down. Oh, I'm just busy on jerky here. Ooh, that was a rugged bite. That was a rugged swallow. Jerky's good, but dry. Dry jerky. The Segway story's for real. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. I like that. It's almost deserving because man, didn't everyone on their first Segway, like when you see the videos, like you even see Mike Tyson like fucking boom, bail and hit and bash. Segways look dangerous. The only time a Segway looks cool, or not cool, but like safe, is when you get to sit down on it. You have the adapter to sit down on. I don't know, turn this Segway into like a little go kart, a little fucking move around thing. That's the old two. That's the old 2 o'clock train, whistling all through town, waking everyone the fuck up. Listen to how loud that is. Beep! It's a 2 o'clock train. I'm. There's people who live right there. Oh, and then what? You got a tugboat? Boom! You got a tugboating afterwards. What is this? The Battle of the Sounds? You know what I mean? It's 2 o'clock. Shut the fuck up. It's 2 o'clock. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? It's 2 o'clock. Shut the fuck up in the front door. Like the it's 2 o'clock with the shut. It's a 2 o'clock with a shop top. That train. I know, man. That's the train. It's a goddamn fucking train over here. Yeah, and a fucking big old boat over there. Train over here and a boat over there. Did you rewatch the Human Centipede? No. Man, I never watched it. Like I don't think I've ever watched it. I've seen clips of it. I never really watch it. Was it Tusk? Tusk was foolish. Should get a louder horn to honk back. I'm just pissing off the neighbors. I don't think so. Let's let that do that. And that's what my whole gripe was about. I was like, man, that's just pretty loud. Like maybe you should like. Maybe you should shut the fuck up. Like we heard you. Like Boo! We heard that. You ever jump on a random train like story? Back in the day when I was a kid, yeah. Like I grew up on still on the west side, but it was like closer. It was like down on Fundy Drive, and there was a park, and then down there's a train tracks, and then like the trains would go like slow but still pretty decent clip, and we'd like cha 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 jump on it, and then we'd travel the city. We would travel the city on the back of the trains when we were like I don't know 14 to 17 ish, like you know what I mean. And it wasn't every time because it was sketchy. Like if you want to get off and the train wasn't going that slow, the terrain is not very like forgiving because there's big old fucking railroad rocks, and it's like oof. If your legs can't keep up to the jump off, next thing you know, you're fucking tumbling in big old fucking jagged railroad rocks, and that's not too fun. That's not too fun. Like sometimes they'd be like, "All right, we'd like to get here, but we're going too fast. Let's wait till it slows down a little bit at a next crossing, and then we jump off, and then it's like, oh, I guess we got to walk back a little bit because it's going too goddamn fast." Tusk is funny. Yeah, Tusk is fucked up. New James Bond on Amazon Prime. Uh, I don't know if I saw the new James. I don't give a fuck about James Bond. Uh, Sounds fun as hell. Sounds exciting. Yeah, it was neat to get around. It was neat to get around, but at the same time, it's almost like I don't know. Each time we got off and everyone like left intact, it was like almost like the high five moment. It's like we made it. Like you know what I mean? Like we had planned this, but even though like everyone was so nonchalant, and there's like, yeah, I do it all the time. Da, 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 we fucking made it. Like you know what I mean? You have that look in your eyes, like yeah, everyone's okay. Yeah, cool. We made it. And then we go to the Dollarama. Then we go to the fucking Dollarama. You know what I mean? Do the trains blow their horns in Rosse or Crispam? I don't know why everyone's so fucking horn happy right now, but I think they only blow at a busy intersection. I think that's the main thing, and like I think it's like three blows. But yeah, I don't know, man. They're horn happy tonight. They're like, and the other one's like, I don't know. There's a little extra tonight, I think. Uh, Papa Kale's in the house, and he says I look skinny. It's from an upwards angle. The camera's up top here. Like I'm catfishing you right now. Like I'm catfishing you right now, man. I'm way thicker in person. It's just a topwards angle. You know what I mean? Gotcha. Gotcha. Set up to get pulled behind the train on a snowboard. I don't think you understand how trains works. like 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 um how did you get home? Just showed up. I showed up to the house. Did you ever do the Marty McFly skateboard move with the car bumper? Yeah, we've done that. We've done that like on four wheelers, on this and that. The old like if it's slushy icy, just kind of hold on and like skid on your feet. If every kid from the 80s 90s has done that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's a legit winner move right there. Papa Gale, what's up, you? Do moose get hit by trains in St. John? Yeah, it happens. Like, you know what I mean? Like, moose and deer, like, there's a deer in my yard the other day. There's a deer up the street the other day. And, like, I'm in a part of town where there shouldn't be any deer. You know what I mean? So, did I hit one? No. Could I? Oh, God damn. Pretty darn easily. Pretty darn easily. Anyone who comes down the street not expecting a deer, and why would you? Would be like, boom, a deer, like boom, and the boom is them hitting the deer. You know what I mean? Ever get the animals off the tracks to eat? Mm, well, there used to be two things I used to do them. Like sometimes I used to bring them to the Cherrybrook Zoo. They had like tigers and this and that, and that's where they went. But now they go. There's like the special spot, this special little spot that I'm familiar with. And man, some of these roadkill fucking, well, not some, like they all end up over here. And man, I want to go bone picking. Like I want it's almost like, let me get that coyote skull. Let me get that moose fucking antler skull. Let me get a this. Let me get a that. It's almost like let it rot in the sun. Let the fucking the meat all get fucking cleaned off the bones. Let let the cleaning process be a little easier on me, and then it'd be like, I want those. Like I want those. Like a fucking moose skull, moose head skull, a coyote's head skull. Like you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't want that. You wouldn't want that in your man cave, like a little. Anyways, maybe you're not like me, but I do. I do. Uh, when was the last Sasquatch sighting on the west side? Man, the only time I ever even heard of a Sasquatch sighting was like the neighbor before he passed, where he's like, I saw a Sasquatch and his baby. Like that's the only real Sasquatch story I ever heard ever. Uh, could you take a deer in the hand to hoof combats? I have no knife. I have no tactical advantage. To answer that question, I would have to look up the physiologies of a deer, find out where their weak spot is. Could I get around for a choke out? And maybe deers are built that you can't rear naked choke them. So I'd have to say no. Right off the hop, saying no, no. I don't think I could take a deer in hand-to-hand combat. You know what I mean? I don't even know if they're chokeable. And what's my other option? Kick them in the nuts? Where are their nuts? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many questions. There's so many questions. Are bald eagles still scavenging at the local dump? Oh man, bald eagles are like a dime a dozen over there. Like if you were to pick up like 10 rocks from the ground and throw them at one tree, boom, you just fucking hit 8 eagles. Those 10 rocks, like 8 eagles are like, I didn't like that. Yes, yes. You know what I mean? There's that many eagles. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I bet you they're delicious. Maybe not the dump eagles. You catch an eagles that's like not so much dump eating. I bet you they're fucking. That's why they're extinct, isn't there? Because back in the day, they'd be like, we're familiar with chicken, we're familiar with turkey, but let's eat all the eagles because they're so good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, let's eat all the eagles. It makes me want to have one. Like, doesn't it? Like, am I the only one that wants to fucking eat an eagle real bad? Bald? Come on. Have you ever trained a crow? No, I don't. I don't really fuck with birds. Hang the skull in the ice fishing shack. Man, I'll put the skulls anywheres in the man cave, in the shack. Boom. If I hit that fucking city dump fucking jackpot, you get a skull. You get a skull. I get a skull. We get a skull. We skull, 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 skull. I'd be all kinds of like paint buckets with bleach. Boom, just fucking bleaching them. You know what I mean? Bleaching them. Oh, some guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm tripping. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, maybe you're tripping. Like, as I read the other comment. Yeah, no, maybe you are tripping. Um, have you salted any slugs lately? No, not really. And I'm not really into like salting slugs. It just happened. Like that one time it just happened where it's like, this big old slug. And I also happen to have salt. Boom, and I made a video, and YouTube didn't like it. YouTube didn't like it. It's like, oh man, you created animal cruelty on a slug, and I'm like, oh man, animal cruelty on a slug, man, it's a goddamn slug. You wouldn't even want that on the bottom of your shoe, let alone save it, bring it to the SPCA, and try to rescue it back to life. No, you step on it with your shoe, and then you'd be like, ew, gross, and then you'd rub it in the grass. So, anyways, I get animal cruelty for putting a little salt on a. It was giant actually. This slug was crazy giant on a slug. Salt on a slug. Like, you know what I mean? Like, give your head a shake, you two. It's almost like that's not what that is. That's clearly extermination. Like, you know what I mean? I'm allowed to kill a slug. I mean, I'm not out here killing them, but I can. I'm allowed to. I can. I think I can. I think I can. Right? I bet Alaskan bald eagles taste good. They eat salmon all day. That's what I mean. Like, you're what you eat. This eagle is like to be like eagle salmon meat. Like, you know what I mean? Like, mmm. Like a little mesquite maple syrup, dry Dano's dry seasoning on. Damn. You know what I mean? Like, That's a that's that's a fine eagle you done cooked there, bruh. Is there a bed bug infestation crisis in Uptown? I don't think so. I don't think so. You know what I mean? Is the whole Uptown clean? Probably not. Is there maybe a building or two that maybe they had some? It's possible. I, I could see it. It's plausible. It's plausible. Slugs are lame. I feed them to my chicken. There you go. You know what I mean? Like, YouTube, you're gonna fucking give me a strike for a slug video? Slugs are nothing. Slugs are meant to be nothing in life. And I don't know if I'm being racist against slugs, but I think we all can be. Because slugs ain't gonna be shit in life ever. I'm just saying, YouTube. Like, you know what I mean? Deadpool was doing God's work by saving us from exactly one less of them. One less goddamn less of them. Bam. The world slug number -1. Do you ever consider raising bees, keeping beehives? I don't think that. I don't think that'd be my cup of tea. I don't think that's my bag, baby. I don't think that's my bag, baby. Um. Plus, I'm not a big fan of bugs. Like, I find a bug so invasive. Like, want a fly land on your face, go in your ear, maybe up your nose? Do a fly will land anywhere as it wants to. Like, if you're trying to have a solo moment in your bedroom, like mid jerk off, and you're in, like, I don't know, some kind of like camp out in the woods, and there's a bunch of flies around. Let's say like upwards of 12 in the room, and during the session, one lands on it. It's like, man, fly. This is a private part of my body, and this is also a private moment in my life. You shouldn't even be here, let alone land on the tip of the dick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, flies have no sense of privacy, or like what's going on. Like, you know what I mean? They're so invasive. They're very invasive. Um, not a fan. Not a fan of having bugs around. Any updates on the panic room's new location? No, there's no place per se. There's no place per se per yet. The hunt's still on. the, the the hunt's still on. Uh, time. Hmm. Racist against slugs, and I think we all are. Like, like, you know what I mean. If there was like a petition, be like, I know you have mainly love in your heart, but I'm pretty sure you also have a hate for slugs. Sign this petition, and then everyone would sign it. Like, you would not get like a non-slug killer signer. Like, everyone would sign to slug kill. Be like, this old man, granny, be like, hey there, Sonny, you want to eat like cookies I made? Oh, you want to kill slugs? And then she signs it, and then has some cookies also. You know what I mean? Like, she's going to heaven, even though she wants the slugs dead. You know what I'm saying? In the bushes. What's up, bro? Did you ever hear the what was it? Ouija Mac. Cause I'm hiding in the bushes. Girl's butt so big, look like two couch cushions. Cause I'm hiding in the bushes. It's a good song, and it's like that. It's like a whisper song. You know what I mean? What's the coolest thing you built out of wood? Oh man, the my wood build list. My wood build list is foolish. I have to say, one of the ones I'm most proud of is like I built a toy chest for my nephews out of all like live grain, live edge wood. I had like letters carved out like DuPont. Boom. Anyways, that was the one I'm probably most proud of. Um, can't hear your stream in a club and a GE music is loud AF. Well, good thing I know sign language. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's loud, but thumbs up, thank you. The stream. Thumbs up the stream. Thank you. Man, these moths are going crazy. See that? See that? See that? See that? Would you ever do reaction videos like you watching the new Marvel show or something? I would never say never that I would never do anything. But do I see myself doing it? Probably not. Like maybe one day. I don't know. I don't know. I need. I technically. I think I need a techie in my life. Be like, oh man, all I need to do is tick 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 tick. And I'm like, okay, well, that's cool. Like, but I always wondered how do you do this? You'd be like, chicka 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 chicka. You know what I mean? Like one of these people. Chicka 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 chicka. I like sign language. Did poop. Or was it? Thank you. Or was it no? Thank you. Thank you. That's how that goes. Does Tater still eat moss, or was that Eatman? That was Eatman. Eatman's the bug eater. I seen him. I seen him eat it like a dead June bug. And okay, you're like, that's gross. You know what I find grosser than eating a dead June bug? It's already dead. How long has it been dead for? Like a week, a year, last year? A fresh kill in your mouth seems better than something that might have like festered, like a festered bug. Doesn't a festered bug seem worse than like a fresh one, like a sushi bug, like a sushi live bug? That seems way better than a festering old one. And maybe that's just my take on bugs. You know what I mean? uh, have you ever thought about legally changing your name to Dead Poop? No. No, I haven't. Am I getting any new tattoos? I kind of want to, but tattoos are kind of low on my priority list. Tattoos are pretty low on my priority list. Like I gotta oh, I gotta do this. I gotta also do that. I could also like do this, that, and that. And then tattoos isn't on the this and that list. The sketchy thing is what killed the bug. Pesticide. Yeah. True enough. What did kill that June bug? Does a June bug die early June from natural causes? No, I'm pretty sure it's meant to live all June. So yeah. Maybe this June bug got into some like some bad Junes. You know what I mean? Anyways, man, these mounts are getting crazy. Has inflation affected St. John? Oh man, it's silly. Like, okay, this one example is like these little donuts, these shitty ass donuts, Mrs. Dempster's shitty ass donut balls. They're dry as fuck. They come in a bag. No money spent on packaging. They come in a plastic bag. Shitty ass fucking like cake donut balls, right? Dry as fuck. I remember them being three something, like 2.99, 3.15, 3.25, like whatever. I didn't even want them then. They're like 7.99 now. I wouldn't buy them at $3. They're 7.99 now for the world's shittiest donut balls. Like, you know what I mean? The world's shittiest donut balls, like dry as fuck. Like the flavors are boring. Like, you know what I mean? Like fucking donut fucking balls. 7.99 instead of like $3. That's inflation. So yeah, we got it. We got it. We got it right in the ball, right in the donut balls. Is Amber Heard too crazy to bang? Is that even a thing? Too crazy to bang? Is that even a thing? Too crazy to bang? Where did you go wrong in life? Is Tater immune to all poisons except pesticides? I don't know. I don't know what his superpowers are. I don't even know. I don't even know if Tater's his real name. Like, is that like an alias who's an alias? It's like, ah. And I bet you he'd have like that 20s villain. It's like, copper. I'm just out here picking locks, copper. You never gonna catch me, copper. All right. Don't Legendary Gaming. I'm here, guys. Well, didn't you just tell? What's your morning routine like? Oh man, my morning routine is like god awful. I'm gonna wake up, probably because the shit's calling. It'd be the shit that wakes me up, right? I have like that midnight piss, like that 3 a.m. piss, right? And then when I wake up for work, that's a number two. That's the number two that be calling, be like, hey, dead poop, we got some business down below you need to take care of. So then at that point, I grab a t-shirt and a pair of boxers. I have my deuce, and it goes something like this. It goes like, flap, 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 splash, 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 sploosh, 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 splash. And it's over about that quick, right? And then I do like 3 wipes, like no less than three. And then it's like, um, in the shower. Then I shower, da, 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 and then I come into this every morning. I have this weird like coughing fit till I puke, and I think that's from allergies, where my nose, my nose drips into my stomach, or and I just like I tend to puke out like I don't know a little stomach bile in the morning, just a little. Feel good afterwards. No big deal. Oops. And then I like pack up and go to work. Pack up and go to work. And I don't drink coffee. Like I've never even tasted coffee. You know how I feel? You want to know how I feel about coffee? I'm like, oh, coffee. As a kid, I'm like, what's that smell? And adults around me are like, oh, kid, kid, that's coffee over here. I'm like, man, your coffee smells gross. Sometimes it smells like a skunk, and sometimes it smells like a boggy marsh, like a fucking toad's arsehole. And I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, I don't think I ever need to taste this liquid. So I never even tasted coffee. Did Green Hood move to Moncton? No, no, he's still around. What are the chances Scotty was drunk tonight? Scotty was here with me. Actually, look, here's the evidence. I still have his cup. Papa Kale, look. Slosh. Slosh Scotty was here earlier. Earlier. Do you wipe front? Do you wipe front your back or back to front? I think I push it up in the rear of my crack. I don't know. Do I push it up to my balls? Mm, I don't know. Depends on the occasion. Most times I kind of gather up towards the bottom of my balls. Will he be upgrading to a Japanese toilet with the water ass spray device? Mm, I tried a bidet once. It wasn't too bad. You can get just the fucking like the quick little add-on, just a quick little like, oh yes, you right? 30 free, 30 free, 99, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. I'll get free payments. Oh, you know what I mean? But that works good. You know what I mean? The old like fucking the side adapt, the fucking side piece. That's fine if you like your butt washed that way. I have like the removable shower head in the shower, so when I do shower, I do get the undercarriage. Like, let me hit that high volume like pressure. Like we have different. Chick, click, 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 click. Push, then you're like, shash, sheesh, and then make sure everything's like, sheesh. Anyways, yeah, it takes 3 wipes to know you only needed two. Exactly, same here. Coffee, the only drug that poop won't touch. That almost sounds like actually not, probably not too far off from the truth right there. Um, Toad's arsehole. Well, like I find it smells like a swamp. It smells like a fucking like a swamp. Anyways, um, I lift a cheek. I lift a cheek when I wipe. How do you like saying fucking potatoes in dead poop sign language? Oh, I'd be like, and then you'd be like, potatoes come from the dirt, and be like, potatoes. You're like, cause you eat potatoes. You're like, oh, fucking those ground fucking potatoes. Uh, like that hot chick that liked getting crapped in the face. Oh man, what was that movie? It's like dude like had a bunch of beers. Like, oh, you saved that for me, and he gets hit by a car, and he like shits himself. He's like, was that for me? That was a great movie. Legendary Gaming. Normie was like the other day. He's like, Well, first off, he was all upset because I didn't share my harmonica with him last time. I gave him my last harmonica. Well, my before last one, and the one I kept was broken. Anyways, I have to get another harmonica. Anyways, he was like, "Wow, how come last time you didn't want to share the harmonica?" And I was like, cause I was like, because of germs, Normie. Like, it's kind of gross. You know, he's like straight up, and he's like, I got. He's like saying he's like I had a big settlement coming in, and he wants to get some recording studio and like do some music time with Dead Poop. And I was like, I'll do the Normie sessions. I'll do some Normie sessions with Normie. Um, is there an official drink of St. John? Well, there's a few technically, like the beer out here. I mean, is it a Moose Light or a Crack Canoe or something like that? We there's local beers that are popular. Would say it was your girlfriend's hottest chick, but was fecal file. Hottest chick, but fecal. Yeah, yeah. What's the longest you've gone without showering? I don't know, probably like I don't know, a 3 day stretcher, something like that. Like I live in like Canada, right? So like, is it a flex if my number is that much bigger than like 2 3 days? I I I, I don't really think that would be a flex. Like, oh man, you stinky bastard! Like, you know what I mean? Should Philip get more face tattoos? I don't know. I think it suits him. You know what I mean? It suits him. Like, you know what I mean? He's dedicated to his craft, and his craft has been paying the bills. So yeah, I think he should. I'll buy your album. Wow. Well, we'll see what the normie sessions sound like, but man, he's musically talented. Like I can only be a shadow to his music and help him while I'm there almost. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's super talented. Did you ever date a girl who always peed the bed? Uh, no, no, but no, you know what I mean. Sometimes you can make a girl pee the bed. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She ain't peed the bed, but you done made her pee the bed. You know what I'm saying? Mm. Would you get a face tat? I was kind of wanted that sideburn one. Almost like I don't know, like 506 would be a little too cliche, but like a sideburn, like a vertical sideburn tattoo, like oops, would be cool. I thought, because worst case Ontario, couldn't I just cover it up with the sideburns? You know what I mean? You'd be like, because I could go bald up here, but aren't I always gonna have sideburns in life? It's almost like, man, I should get a tattoo in my butt hair zone. Like, if I don't want to show it, I can just grow it out. You know what I mean? Right in my butt hair zone. Uh, did you see the Northman? I think I started watching it, and then I'm like, bah. I think I started, and I was like, is there anything is there anything Danny DeVito could do to make you stop loving him? I think that guy has a pass on everything. That guy was so raw on It's Always Sunny that if he were to say something equally as raw, which is everything, like you said everything the rawest possible, wouldn't he have already said it already? Or acted it out? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's Danny DeVito over here. He'd be like, you know? What's the worst tattoo you've ever seen in real life? Well, I have a shitty Deadpool tattoo that I can't really complain too much about. The wife had this like fucking what was it, a lotus tattoo or some kind of flower? And man, after she got it done, she's like, "Oh, how you like my tattoo?" I was like, "The flower looks wilted." Like one of the leaves is all like, I'm a brand new tattoo, but I'm a leaf on this fucking tattoo. Just all wilted. I'm like, that tattoo sucks. And it did. It did. If you went bald, would you get a tattoo of a bald eagle on your head? Ooh, ooh. If I did, and if you reminded me to do that, I would. Almost like the Firebird, like the classic Firebird, right? Like right there, like you know what I mean, like the hood of a Firebird. I think that would be cool. It'd be like almost like you'd walk in the room and you'd almost have a theme song. What's the worst? Oh, okay, yeah. Do you have good hair genetics? Notice any balding yet? Yeah, no, I don't have the greatest. Like it's everywhere's, but it's thinning out. It's thinning out, but it's everywhere's. Like I don't have like a high hairline. It's all there everywhere's. In the back right here is thinning. Like right here, like I got a bad like what's that, a crow's nest or something like that, like a crow's nest area. But it's everywhere. So I never had a balding. I never had anyone in my family bald. But man, I had some that had thin hair. You know what I mean? All right, I'm gonna peace out. Cause man, I was gonna do it at like 2 o'clock, like an hour ago. Like I was gonna peace out like an hour ago. But yeah, and as I'm doing this, I realize like this is not gonna be the final moment. It's not like the. It's not gonna be the thumbnail where it just ends. I actually have to like click on something. Maybe I can do it quick enough. Boom. End. No, I guess I have to confirm it. Also, end.